Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to Sunday. Welcome to Hooks, Whips, and Chains. John here. Let's get some projects. Let's just grab your hooks and start working on some projects. We got 5 people watching already. Holy cow! Hey everybody, nobody's in the chat. Chat's pretty quiet. What's going on? And I know I checked YouTube earlier. I know nobody's on live right now. So where's everybody at? Oh, everybody must be at church. Did you go to church? Did you go to church today, Joe?
No, I did not.
Well, you went to Walmart. Isn't that like going to church though?
Yeah, I was praying a lot.
Isn't going to Walmart like going to the Church of Yarn?
Hey, Nancy.
Good morning, Nancy. How you doing? Oh, good afternoon, Nancy. How you doing? What are you up to today? What are you working on? What are you working on your show today?
Hey, Adele and Mary.
Oh, hello, everybody. There's everybody.
Mary, is that the right Mary? I sent Mary, whoever it was, an email back. Is there another Mary that comes in here? I don't.
Well, there is another Mary, but this is the Mary you were talking to.
Okay. Then I sent you another email. I replied.
You gotta get your Marys straight. Get your Marys all in a row.
I know. Hey, Greg. I'm just getting myself situated here. Gonna work
Greg,
on my
Greg,
road.
Greg, are you in your shop? Do you have your yarn to show us today? Huh? If you do, I'll send you a link.
Oh, I want to see yarn.
Well, Greg said his
Oh,
yarn was in his shop. Yesterday, Greg said his yarn was in his shop. So if he's in his shop, he can show us his yarn. Otherwise, we know he's just joking with us,
well,
pulling our leg.
Mary has, well, she said, well over 1,000 skeins of yarn. She should come up here and show us some yarn.
Oh,
I
1,000
want
skeins of
yarn.
yarn.
Yeah, I was like, phew, that's a lot of yarn. Wish I had that much. I don't have as much as people seem to think.
Well, no, Jess has it all now.
Yeah, I give it away. And have you ever used the cotton angel cakes, John?
No.
If I have a skein left when I'm done with this, I'll send it to you as well.
What's a cotton angel cake?
This is a Caron angel cake. It's cotton acrylic. It's kind of like, it's basically like a cotton cake. Um,
Oh, as opposed to a vanilla cake?
this is cotton angel cake. Look here, sweet blue. It's a 4 weight, 60 cotton, 40 acrylic, and there's 530 yards.
Wow.
And I've got two here. I'm just finishing. Well, here in a little bit, I'll be finishing up the first one. So if I have it left, you can have it. Depends on how big I have to make this dang thing. And I don't remember what row I was on or nothing. But look at the
You
thing
don't remember
here.
what row you were on.
No, I have it wrote down though. I marked them off as I was going. I'm on 22 out of 24, and then I have to go back up and repeat a bunch of rows. So I need to make it bigger. Greg says, "Oh, I got yarn, but I don't know if I should get on the panel to show it because I scared away all the women yesterday." Oh, Greg, for goodness sake. How'd you scare everybody away? I wasn't even here.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I heard you were going to be on panel. I was like, oh, hell no, I ain't going. Greg's going to be there.
Well, Greg, you got a link, so just in case you have yarn to show.
Come on up and join.
Uh, so, Mary,
Hello.
Adele, Nancy, Larry, Greg, how's everybody doing today? What's everybody up to? What are you doing?
Well, I am working on the tablecloth. That's what I'm doing.
Table, a cable cloth.
Tablecloth.
Cable cloth. As I said, cable cloth.
Not a cable. I don't do cables. If I see something has a cable stitch, I X out. Nope, I don't like them.
Well, I don't know. See, I seen this video yesterday where they knitted an ornament cover, right?
Uh huh.
They crocheted an ornament cover. So, right, your clear
Okay,
ornament ball,
okay, right.
and they crocheted a cover for it,
Uh
right?
huh.
And I'm like, oh, that was kind of cool. And but it looked knitted. I'm like, that looks like it's knitted for sure. So she started. She grabbed her yarn. Oh, hey, hello, good morning, Carrie. How are you doing? So she grabbed her yarn and her crochet hook, and she crocheted this knitted cover for it.
Hmm.
Now I'm using these words properly because she crocheted a cable knit.
A cable knit.
She crocheted a cable knit for an ornament. I'm like, and I was watching it going, man, okay, this is gonna be kind of big to do it for. So I picked up a smaller size. I'm like,
Uh huh.
wow, that's still pretty big. So I picked up the next smaller size. I can actually look. I can build a snowman. I like freaking. I can build a
Yes, you
snowman.
could. You
So I
could.
can
You
build.
could make covers for them all and stack them up. Make you a snowman, colorful snowman.
Yeah, yeah. So,
That'd be cool.
but I didn't save the video, and I haven't had a chance to look it up. And I didn't pick up any yarn
Was it
yesterday.
on? Was it on YouTube?
Yes, it was on YouTube.
Oh, so you'll have it in your history then. Hi, Herb.
Oh,
He's working.
history. Oh, let's look at my history.
Yeah. Take care, Nancy.
Uh,
Leaving already. Who scared her away? It was Greg, wasn't it?
Shocking poet. Karma. Crochet like. Oh, there it is. Crochet like knitting.
I wonder what the name of that stitch is. There is a crochet stitch that looks like knit. But if anybody knows the name of that in the chat, Carrie might know. Or Nancy,
Here,
Mary.
I'll show. I'll show.
There's
Hey,
one in.
hey,
I've
JJ, how's
seen
it
it.
going?
Of course, I could just look it up on YouTube.
Okay, now you see that? That's crocheted.
Hold on, man. That looks kind of cool. And those are cables.
Well, it's crocheted, and
Oh.
the way she does it, so she starts with a basic chain, and then does it in like strips. It makes like branches, and then so ties them all together.
Cool. Crochet like knitting, a simple how to using yarn scraps. And an old Christmas ornament. That's
Yeah,
cool. Hi,
see,
JJ.
because and that's what she did with them. She made these little Christmas balls.
That's kind of cool. I'm putting in an order for 42 of them for next year, John.
Mm-hmm.
Chop chop.
Yeah.
Get right on that, right?
Yeah, but so I was watching it, and basically, so she starts with her basic chain, and then comes back with half doubles, and then does a third row backwards, and makes these little branches, and then she comes back and starts over again.
Yeah.
See?
Hi, Larry. Yeah, that'd be interesting. You have to share that with me. I have to watch it and see. It's cool. You find all the cool shit.
It just, well, it was the way she was explaining it though, because like it's translated from Turkish or Russian. It's either Turkish or Russian that she's speaking, and it's translated, but it's the translation isn't as legible as it sounds like it's supposed to be.
Oh, okay. but can you still follow it?
Yeah, you can follow it. But like,
Yeah. Okay.
you see the one that you see the one in the background as well, and that's
Uh-huh.
crocheted as well. The one in the background,
That's cool.
it looks like knitted leaves almost. I don't know, like I look cool. But I did pick up a new
Yeah.
organizer pack.
Did you need another one?
Always. Well, it's small. It's smaller than this one that I had. It's more compact than this one that I started off with.
Uh-huh.
And how many stitch markers does a person need?
Nothing. I don't know. Maybe at the I don't know. At the most I've ever used is just like, well, if you're
6.
counting, well, yeah, it's about 10 maybe. If you're
Okay.
counting, like every 20 rows, put one, or any 26, put one in, so you can keep count when you're making like a blanket. I mean, some people do that. I don't, but um, yeah, about 10 maybe.
Okay.
Mary says
So I
never
have
enough. And if you've seen how many John has, he has way
so
more
so
than enough.
so I have enough stitch markers, right?
Yes.
Because I also have in this little pack here, I got like three more packs of those. Because I got 3 more packs in my little box, right? Plus I got all my hair barrette markers. Oh yeah, and I picked up some more of those. I picked up some more of
I
those
need to
yesterday too.
find where I put mine because I needed one the other day. I thought, okay, here we go. But I like the Clover, the extra big stitch markers, like the diaper pins,
Yeah,
because they
these ones.
help with that with my nerve pain and stuff. They help with the big ones. They help. They're much easier for me to use.
I know there's bigger ones than that too. I've seen. I was just curious whether there's an amount that you should have. Never enough. Yeah, I figure I have at least 2 stitch markers for every ball or skein that I have, right? So I'm good.
You have way more than enough, I think.
Just to be on the safe side. Well, I also got like
You have to allow for breakage and loss of them because you're going to lose some, and yeah.
see, and I know now I have like 1, 2, 3, 4,
Hey, Larry.
5, 6, 7 sets of hooks because I got this one from Timu. I got two sets in here, plus this another steel set here, Sandra, plus my multi bit as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I should have enough hooks now, hopefully.
Maybe.
Hey, Herb. But I was trying to figure out though, see, because the Sandra baits, there's 6 in this pack here, but there's
Susan Bates, but yes.
Susan baits. There's 12 in this pack here. Now these are not all the same numbers; they're all different numbers. So this pack actually, there's a couple doubles in this pack from Susan Bates that would fit in here. But like I was trying to figure out, I was trying to do. I tried to research it, trying to figure out how many actual hooks there are in a full complete set, and I never found a definitive answer.
I don't know. They don't use steel hooks.
Okay, it doesn't
I
matter.
don't.
Regular, even regular size hooks. There's no definitive answer because it depends on whether you get European or American sizing. And the thing is, they all go by metric sizing regardless. Like for my Susan Bates, for example, like I got 1.15, 1.25, and then it jumps to 1.4, 1.5, 2.35. Well, why doesn't it go from 1.4, 1.5 to at least a 2, and then
Mm-hmm.
and then a 2.25, like why 2.35, like why the, you know what I mean, like why the sizing differences.
I think it'd be easier to go like a 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5. I think that'd be much easier.
What you think, right?
Yeah. Because I think most, some people could consider a complete set stops at 6 millimeter. I'm just getting started at 6 millimeter. I mean, I like hooks to go up to at least a 10 a set. And if you do that, usually you have to buy two sets.
Well, technically that's a 10. The 2.5, sorry, the 1.15 is considered a 10.
I'm talking 10 millimeter, the giant hook.
I know. But it's a number 10. It's a number 10,
Yeah, I
but
don't
it's a
get all
1.15. I don't even think I have any 10 mils. No. The
that.
largest I have is largest I have is 6.5.
Yeah, it's like one of the prims I have has a number 7 on it, but it's not a 7 millimeter, so I don't know what the hell it is. Small. Hi, Maritza.
Hola, Maritza. Oh, and I just seen So Blessed has a video going up right now.
Awesome. I'll have to catch that. I think I'm subscribed to her. If not, I will be soon.
Well, I'm subscribed. That's how I know I got a notification.
I didn't get any notification, but I'll look. Because sometimes I'm not in the chat. When they post a link, I don't get it.
Oh, and I also got new Hirschner's Bundled and Saved Christmas catalog.
Are millions in that one?
No, they're not actually.
They finally decided to take them out.
But I was looking through this one too. I'm like, oh man, I wanted
Sometimes
it
it's
all.
best just not to look at it, John.
Yeah, but then I went to the books. I'm like, crochet stitches step by step, perfect crochet finishes, Tunisian crochet the Japanese way, Tunisian crochet stitch dictionary, beginner's guide to crochet, beginner's guide to crochet, beginner's guide to knitting, crochet impkins. I think that's the book that Nancy has. I've seen that one before.
Yeah, it's a cool looking book. I don't have it, but it looks cool.
Crochet Christmas stockings, nativity crochet, amigurumi Christmas, crochet snowflake step by step, pocket amigurumi monsters, wonderful world of amigurumi, granny square, a year of granny squares. Learn a new square pattern each week in this crochet collection that includes 4 seasonal projects. So there's at least 52 different granny squares in there, right?
Mm-hmm. I am all tangled up.
Wait, new and improved twist and lock interchangeable hook set. What? Wait, it comes with 2 handles. What? Two
John will
handles.
be going. He's gonna go to Hirschner's, everyone.
Well, it's the same one I have though. Oh, stitch markers. Oh, I gotta get some more stitch markers.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
You don't need any more.
Okay, so we're talking about hook sizes, right? So what is okay? I know D E F G H J K, right? I know those sizes, but says it's a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, an 8, a 10, and a 105. Sizing does not make sense. Hook sizing does not make sense. Oh, hey, did I say hi, Herb? Hey, Herb. If I didn't say hey to you earlier, hey, Herb. Hey, Herb. Addy Express machines on sale, $200. Addy crochet hooks, $17 each. Holy cow! Oh, you can buy the whole set for $200.
I'll buy two. They're cheap.
A needle set with case. See, there's a set of 11. A set of 11 heel hooks. I don't know. Woolen accessories. See, I still gotta find a yarn baller. Hirschner's Suds and Scrub yarn, 350 a ball. Look like lilac, pansy, deep sea, aqua, sapphire. Some cool colors. Miniature and cream come with so many colors too. Holy cow! See, here's another steel set with 14. Like there's three more than the other set. Like, why can't they all come in the same size sets?
I don't know.
This is a nice Afghan. I like that Afghan.
Oh, that's pretty.
It almost looks like a temperature blanket. It's called Holiday Glamour Afghan. It comes as a kit though. Have a very glitzy Christmas with the shimmering mandala style Afghan in your choice of colorways. Kit includes Hirschner's worsted 8 holiday sparkle yarn, 58-inch diameter, state color below. $38 for the kit. Well, it's almost half price. But did you see that? Oh wait, did Annie send that to me personally, or did she share it in the group? She sent it to me personally. Did Annie share this with you? Maybe she didn't want to.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, she must have put it in the group. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find this. Yeah, she put it in the group. So it's a patchwork crochet quilt. Now I was looking closer at this picture, and basically, come on, zoom in. I hate that I can't zoom in on pictures anymore. Hold on a second. Okay, so it's got quilt squares, right? With
Yeah.
all these floral designs, and then it's all crocheted together in in granny squares, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that was a cool idea. That's a cool looking Afghan, isn't it?
I think so. I saw that before.
Yeah, so it's like quilting and crocheting. I thought that was kind of cool. Now you go talk to my quilter girls and see if I can get some fat squares off of them. Yeah, fat quarters are expensive though. Look at me with all the crafty lingo. No, I didn't find another rabbit hole, Larry. So I figure I'll try and finish my hat today and Because I don't know, that's pretty much, like I said, I'm almost two thirds there. 2/3, but my ball's almost done, so I better not go over the ball. That's all I'm saying. I'll kick somebody's ass.
Huh?
Well, it shouldn't take more than a skein of yarn to freaking do one ball, one hat. Honestly, right?
Well, it depends on how big the skein is, yardage wise.
Well, there's 200, 285 yards on it, so it
That
should be
should,
more.
yeah, it should be enough.
Better be enough. Oh, what size hook was I using for this? Yeah,
But
all right, I got to open up another one of my other videos to find out what size hole, what size hook I was using for this. How
I got yours
bad is
using
that?
a six. I could be wrong.
No, a 6 was too big. It
Okay.
was either 5 or 3.5. Wednesday? What was I doing on Wednesday? I was shooting last week. Okay, what color hook was I using?
I don't know that either. Hi, Dutchman.
Gregory. Jeffrey rather. I'm off camera. I can't even see it. Why you guys tell me I'm off camera?
You're off camera a lot. Just figure you're doing your own thing. No big deal.
I think it's light. Looks like a light blue hook. No, this one's silver. No way. That's way too small. Three and 3/4. That's way too small.
Do a few stitches with it. You can tell how if it's the right size or not. They look like the others. And he says it's Jeff the Pest. He's back.
They both fit through there though. No, 5's too big. Oh, 5 fits through there too.
Well, you can do a few stitches with it. Which one looks like it's supposed to be there?
I don't know, but I know I can pull up. Well, I just pulled up the video. That'll work too. Because I use the same size hook that she has in her video, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just heard some gloves too.
Huh?
I
What'd you say?
just heard a pair of gloves.
Oh,
I just heard a pair of gloves.
let's start whatever you want. Finish the hat first, though. This is 24 degrees out. It's a
Yeah,
little
she's in a four and a
chilly.
half. 5.
You probably would have went to what, a 5?
Yeah, 5. I think I'm missing a hook somewhere.
I stole it.
24 degrees out. Oh man, I'm at like I don't know why my night bot's not working on here. Stupid. Temperature. Right now, so it says -7 right now. That's without wind chill.
Okay,
So
Celsius Fahrenheit.
so -7 is 7 minus it's 19 degrees, 19 Fahrenheit out.
Too cold. I don't actually know what it is here. It's 30 something, I think. But it's windy, so it's a kind of a bitter cold wind.
All right, let's see if we can get a good angle on this. So let's go with this angle here.
Let's see, what do we have for. And it's 34 right here, right now.
All right, look, I'm gonna do this. Look, I'm using a 5. Oh, see, it won't even zoom, won't even clear in on it. I don't like this camera.
Maybe you put your hand underneath it.
I don't think it does. It doesn't do an auto zoom though.
No, I mean like underneath the hook, too. It just focuses just on that.
No, won't do it.
Oh,
5. Has anyone seen Shay lately? Shay was in here the other day, and she's on YouTube. She's on Facebook all the time now. She did a video the other day. She was making a. She did a hat and a scarf, and she was doing a mitten set for. Oh, I can't remember her name now. For her granddaughter. You know, she was on here. I was talking because I said, "Have you let your son back on the scroll saw in the past 2 years?" Because he started a project 2 years ago. And she's like, "Oh, he was just asking me that." I said, "Well, tell him Uncle John said keep bugging you until you let him on." She's still around, so huh.
Jeff says he hasn't kept much up. He's way behind and stuff.
I'm way behind on stuff.
How behind?
Okay, I gotta remember why I was doing this now. I remember what my stitching was. Remember, these are slips. So what are you working on?
Who?
You.
The tablecloth. I told you that.
All right, your tablecloth. What about your rug? I thought you were working on your rug too.
Well, it's a rug pattern, but I'm turning it into a tablecloth. So I guess technically it's a rug, but I'm using it for a tablecloth.
You guess technically it's a rug.
Well, that's what the pattern is. But
So it's a tablecloth when it's on the table, but it's a rug when it's on the floor.
yeah, that's it. I might add some half double rows just to make it grow some more. We'll see. Let's see. What's he say here? I'm not going anywhere for Christmas. Just hanging out here. First Christmas without family. Everyone has passed on now, so just me and the boss. Lost my dog this year too, so it's been shifty at best. Well, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, I can go days without remembering what stitch I was doing and still get back into it. Is that like a muscle memory thing or what? Like, is that just
Yeah, yeah, you'll get that. Your tension is so tight, though. Or it looks like it anyway.
No, it's actually really loose.
It seems like it's tight. I don't know. I guess mine's just super loose.
It's a lot looser than it was when I first started, though.
Yeah. Well, of course, you first started, you were slip stitching.
No. Like when I first started the hat,
Oh, okay.
like this project.
What are you doing for Christmas?
Nothing.
Nothing. You don't have
You
kids
know, I'll
aren't coming
be out
or
here
anything.
most of it. All right.
Ah,
No, it's too far for them to get here. I don't even know how what we're. I don't even know if there's any um Christmas parties on or anything.
me, she's doing one for members only at 7 o'clock.
No. I meant actual go-to Christmas parties. Like I don't even think
Oh,
work is
I
putting them.
thought you meant like on YouTube.
No.
You don't have a work party?
No, not well. I haven't heard anything yet, so I don't know.
Kind of late to be saying there is one.
No, he can say, "Oh yeah, there's one on Tuesday, so be there." Because like you usually only work a half day on Tuesday, like Christmas Eve.
Yeah, or
So
they
we have
can
like
do like a New Year's.
yeah, like I might have one at the shop. He might do a New Year's party. I'm not sure yet.
Yeah.
I remember one year when my dad says, "Oh yeah, we're coming there for Christmas." I'm like, "No." I said, "I got a Christmas party to go to," and there wasn't one. There wasn't one booked. So the boss actually booked one last minute at his house. Booked the Christmas party last minute at his house and invited everybody. It was pretty cool actually. Best boss ever. Like I didn't want to spend time with my dad over Christmas because they said, "Oh, we got a Christmas party to go to," and then he shows up anyway and he's like, "Oh, Dave, yeah, we need to do a Christmas party."
Oh man. No, it'll be an all day thing when we go to see the exercise of the family. We'll leave here about 11 and we won't get home till about 7 or 8.
Well, that's an okay all day thing.
It's just a lot of people. I'm not a people person.
Well, it's only
I'm
once a
okay
year.
when it's just like the immediate family, like the siblings but then they're bringing, I was like, all their, their kids and then their wives or grandkids and then their friends. And it's like, oh my God, too many people. I don't like crowds. And my ex keeps asking me, are you sure you're going? Depends how I feel that day. I don't know. As of right now, I'm going.
Yeah,
But I have a lot of stomach issues, so if I'm having issues, I'm not going. But as of right now, I plan on it, yes. Yeah, he's like, are you bringing your go bag? And I think, don't they always?
you're what?
My go bag. To get my yarn in it.
Oh, of course you are.
So I have a, project to do either in the car or when we first get there, waiting for people to show up. Gives
Oh,
me
so you
something
can
to do.
you can teach his girlfriend how to crochet.
She
That's
doesn't
why he
go.
wants to know. Okay.
She doesn't go.
Why didn't
No.
Why did she go?
There's smokers there and she has really bad asthma.
Oh, boo hoo.
That's what I say. He's like, well, she would like to join us sometime at your house. And I was like, I smoke. And then we got a cat. And for some reason, she has a bad allergy to motorboat. But they have a cat and it doesn't seem to bother her.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, that's weird. But when she was here, motorboat jumped right in her lap that one time. It was like, and she started sneezing and hacking. So I just put motorboat in my lap. And she's like, can you put motorboat in the other room? Nope.
No, get the hell out.
This is her house. I'm not putting her in the other room where there's no heat or anything.
Well, exactly, right?
You know,
It's like going
and
to
I
somebody's
did.
house and saying, it's like going to somebody's house and saying, "Oh, can you put your kids away?" No,
Yeah.
they're making too
And
much
she
noise.
just
Your
showed
kids are
up out
annoying
of the
me.
blue. She showed up out of the blue. She wasn't even invited. Go the fuck home. You know? Now, when I did smoke, I was considerate enough that I went in, my room for a minute. No big deal. Because I knew she wasn't going to be here that long. But I wasn't going to tell Motorboat to go in there and stay in there where you can see your breath in there, you know. It's cold.
Yeah.
I know. I wasn't kicking you out, was I? I know. My goodness. I know. She was like that, wasn't she? Yeah. What are you doing? It's not time for you to eat yet. Sorry. No, not yet. Not yet. On a cracker? I didn't think so. Be all right. Yeah, you will. Yes, you will. You're not going to starve to death in the next hour. Why don't you
You
lay
never
down?
know.
Why don't you lay down? I didn't mean in my lap, but okay. Go ahead. I don't know what you want from me. Besides food all the time. You just want food. Are you happy now? She wanted covered up. That's all it was. And some snuggles. You like your snuggles? Yeah. We have a few little snuggles. I do want to work on this rug.
That was a tablecloth cover. It's
Whatever it is. I don't even know how big I'm supposed to. I haven't even measured the table.
all right. It can overhang.
Yeah, but I know it's not big enough yet. So I'm gonna add a few rows of double crochet. Maybe a, I don't know. I don't know.
So what stitch are you doing on that? Like, what are you doing for it?
It's a lot of like double V's, triple V's.
Oh, right. Double
Everything's
user.
pretty much everything's pretty much double crochet. Like what I'm doing right now are double crochet rows. I thought about adding, a couple single crochets, maybe half doubles or Suzette or, just something different, but we'll see. And then she has a border for it, so it's a pretty border. So I'll put that on it when I'm done. Yeah, most of it's just double crochet. If you can pretty much single and double, you can do this.
Yeah.
When I heard her go a triple V, and I was, oh, I hope to God those aren't triples, but they weren't. Just,
Hey, Greg, how's it going?
Going downhill. That's easy.
hey there. Yeah, but the
Downhill.
triple was just three doubles, chain one, three doubles.
Hmm,
Put your
downhill's a good way
paws
to
in.
go.
Gotta move. Come on, get down.
What are you working on?
My yarn.
You're working on your yarn, are you?
Looking for it. Hello, Jeff.
Okay.
No, honey, no, Annie.
So, do you actually have yarn in your shop? That doesn't sound
Yeah,
like you.
yeah. Well, I, I call it.
Okay, I'll give it to you.
It's for serving bowstrings. where you put the arrow, where you put the notch.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta straighten the bow, like around and around it. Really tough.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, to reinforce the cord.
Yep. Now, I can't find my bow string. I haven't shot bow for years, but I got other yarn.
Isn't it cording?
Oh, nice. Soft yarn. Oh, so fluffy.
What is that, half inch?
No, it's about 8 millimeter. 5/16.
Yeah.
It's synthetic windshield. Ask me if I got hooks.
Too funny. That's all I gotta say.
Well, he showed yarn.
I got hooks.
And that's a big ass hook.
Hey,
Oh my god.
So he showed yarn and hooks.
Oh, Greg, you're too funny, man. Hey, Ann, how's it going today? What's the weather like out there in Nova
Hey,
Scotia? What's the weather like over on the East Coast?
hey, Liz.
hi, Liz.
Hey, Liz, how you doing today?
Where's Annie today?
I haven't heard from her. Seen her post something in the group. That was a bit.
Must be busy doing dinner and stuff.
Snow, and more snow, eh? All the more reason to stay inside and do some crocheting, I guess.
No, you're not getting up there. That was for, no, that was for something. That's what.
Worse than a kid, you know that, right? Just a kid that never listens.
Meow, meow. Go play. No, do that.
Oh, we were just talking about you, Annie. Just give me a sec. Well, Joe was. Joe was talking bad about you. That's what I heard. Oh, look at your fancy hair today.
Okay. Thanks.
Hey, Annie.
Hey.
Oh, Annie.
Well, at least she's talking about me. She's not talking about somebody else.
Yeah.
I just asked where you were.
Hey, Connie. I was hanging with my sis.
Hey, Connie.
Hello.
What's
Or
Ann
maybe you
saying?
and Connie were hanging out together. Both show up at the same time. Mm-hmm.
I just got home.
Yeah, my sister just left.
Ann, where was the market at though?
Oh, looky there. John's almost finished with his hat.
No, not even
Hey,
close. Way long time away from being finished.
hey, Liz. Hey, Ann. Kind of
And says she just finished a market, heading home in a few. Market was not busy as I thought it would be.
I have everything done but the deviled eggs.
Hmm.
I have everything finished except the deviled eggs. That's the last thing I got to do.
I've decided not to do a deviled egg.
Well, I'm
I'm
late.
not making that damn money.
Late, but we're not taking them until Tuesday, and I really don't want boiled egg smell stinking up my fridge.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make them either late tonight or early in the morning.
Yes, Ann, I'm still working on my hat. I'm not one to finish a project before I start another one. And the thing is I'm not one to spend all my time doing crochet work. Oh,
I would have come back last night, but yeah, I had to let my adrenaline filter. I hit black ice last night. It scared the crap out of me.
My bed.
Be quiet.
why? You be quiet. It's my show. Do what
Well,
you
All
want.
right.
Connie just telling us they'd all be quiet. Apparently she wants to talk, so go
No,
ahead, talk.
I'm talking to my
The
dog.
floor is yours, Connie. The floor is yours, Connie. I'll make you big. Just give me a second here.
Don't.
We know you was talking to the dogs. But we have to mess with you, Connie, because otherwise, what fun would life be?
Exactly. Bentley?
I'm trying to talk my sis into coming in to chat, but she is she's very backward. She does like to talk to people very much.
Your hot
Me
sister.
either.
The hot one.
My only one.
I know. I still call her your hot sister.
I have sisters I've chosen, but she's the only actual sister I'll ever have.
You're lucky. I got two.
I had 5 brothers though, Greg. That more than made up for it. In more ways.
I just have one sister.
What? Are you heading
I
out?
just have one sister.
No, she's talking to somebody in the room.
Oh.
Oh,
Walk into the back.
Ah,
Hey, Marty.
Okay. I'll repeat myself.
I'll talk a
Oh,
little louder, a little slower for you so you can understand what I'm
I
saying.
did. And I did.
read my lips.
Oh, crap.
I will tell you somewhere because I just went to live. I listened to y'all for a while, but uh no, y'all were already signed off by the time I got home. I went into Indie Annie's. It was her one. I don't think it was. It might have been live, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It might have been a live, but I didn't catch it live. I don't think I caught it live. But man, that woman can come up with some of the coolest stories about Captain Sparkle Pants.
Yep.
I thought it was cute. She needs to write it as a children's story because that would sell. All right,
Captain Underwear has his own TV show.
So, yeah, Tuesday's going to be fun. Tuesday, I go pick my son up, go to the mother-in-law's, come back, open gifts here, have brunch, take him home, take Bill to work, and come back and wait until he falls asleep for Santa Claus to come because he still believes Santa Claus.
That's all right.
So I have to like sneak in there uber quiet, go behind the chair and shove the presents under the tree while he's asleep on the couch. Oh, I think it's sweet that he still believes in Santa Claus.
That's cool.
Oh my gosh. Got rolls baked this morning and baked beans, so I can just take them out there and throw them in the oven. Everybody's like, we're just going to go out there and cook. And I was just like, I said, cook it at home and just warm it up in the microwave. And don't, because last they did this time before last and left her with a kitchen full of dishes that I had to sit there and wash. Me and Bill did for over an hour after everybody else took off. That's not cool.
No.
I was raised, you go to somebody's house to eat, you do the dishes before you leave, or at least offer. That's back when, people have respect for each other.
Yeah.
Well, especially your mother's house.
Exactly,
Right?
Mary. I will not burst your bubble.
There's still Santa Claus. Okay. We all believe.
Oh, I believe in Santa Claus. Not in the commercial Santa Claus, but I believe Santa Claus exists. It's all about the feeling that you have in your heart.
More.
What? I get a little sappy about Christmas. I really do. Even though Thanksgiving's my favorite holiday because, food.
What? Don't eat at Christmas?
It's like Christmas is about spending time with people and the gifts and the trees and the decorations. Thanksgiving's about the food and spending time with people. And since ain't very many people I like anymore, it's all about the food. Is that not the most terrible thing you ever heard? It's their fault I don't like them, though. So there was a wreck about 6 o'clock yesterday morning on a local road. It was a bad wreck. My friend went past the wreck and was grumbling because it was making him late getting home. And he got home, and then he got the call, and the wreck he went by, his dad died in it. That was his dad.
Oh, no.
And he had no idea when he went by.
Oh, that's horrible.
They didn't recognize the vehicle.
It was on its. It was on it. It rolled several times. It was on the roof.
Hi, Sandra.
Hey, Sandra.
Hey, Chandra, how are you doing today?
And I was like, "Yep." He had a patch
Chandra, I'm
black.
surprised you just come in and say. Chandra, I'm surprised you just didn't come in and say bingo. Like Greg.
Yep. Oh, she did good in bingo.
Bingo.
She likes to do good when she does play.
Yeah, we like playing bingo sometimes.
I really want to work on this hat, but I got to tell you, I'm pretty whipped.
That's what Bill says.
He says that every day. Oh my God, he got in so much trouble this morning when he come in from work. I didn't go to sleep. I didn't go to sleep until almost 5. Adrenaline does that to me when I have that. It takes a while for it to wear off before I can fall asleep. And he comes, he took the dogs out, fed them, fed cats, put wood in the fire, crawled into bed with me and stuck his ice cold hands on my belly And don't you know I come up out of that bed? And I was like, oh, hell no, we ain't doing that. He said, but my hands are cold.
We could
Right
have
on
put him somewhere else.
not on bare skin. So I put him on the outside of my t-shirt and wrapped my arms around his hands. His hands were cold.
Should have put his mitts on.
Well, no, he's like me. He never wears gloves. I don't wear gloves. I don't even like wearing gloves when I work in wood and stuff, as in firewood. But we were outside almost all night checking people in, and I was like, it's never that bad in the summertime, but it always seems like through the winter they have a lot more trucks coming in there, and they have to go out and examine them for bombs underneath, and then they have to check IDs and all that. And it was just this year that they furnished them with winter coats.
That's
And
crazy.
before that, they were not allowed to wear their own coats because it covered their uniform. And I was like, nope. I said, you all call OSHA. I said, because if they require you to be in uniform and you can't wear your own coat, they have to provide you with a coat with the company name on it. They're like, no. I said, call and see. Then now they have coats. Told them they had to wear those slick ass dress shoes in a freaking icy parking lot.
That doesn't make sense.
No, they provided them with cleats that go on over their shoes.
I saw some of those at Walmart today.
And I'm sitting there like, why not just say, hey, wear black tennis shoes where you got some grip, or black boots?
My husband wears black tennis shoes when he is in the no, I'm saying it wrong. The FW or whatever the heck it is. Yes, he goes and does the 21 gun salutes, and he's walking around in cemeteries. Sometimes it's muddy, rainy, icy, snowy, so he wears black tennis shoes.
Well, that's what he wore at his last job, and they were okay with that with his uniform.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, I don't know why or at least, especially in the wintertime. In summertime, okay, dress shoes, but in the wintertime, why not provide nice boots with good grips on them? You want to fix my pair too, Greg?
Yeah. The spring is gone. Not
Yeah,
springy.
the spring sprang.
Yeah.
Or the spring sprung. Yeah, mine did the same thing.
Quite the.
And I like those because when the arthritis is hurting my hands, they're so much easier to cut stuff with. You can come in here, Holly. You can come in.
Quite the job.
I'm not providing a rug in here. If you want to come in here, you have to walk across the bare floor. That's the way it is. Yeah. She turned around. She's laying it on the rug in the hallway. She don't like walking on these wood floors. Her feet get off and under her. Cash comes in here. You ever seen a dog toe walk?
Yes.
He comes in here toe walking when he comes in this room so he don't slip and slide when he walks on the floor. I think it's hilarious. We had a lab one time that would not walk across the floor. He was terrified of it. Absolutely terrified. You couldn't even drag him across it on a leash. Nope. You wasn't going to budge. He was like trying to push against a full-grown mule. And I was just like, well, he just can't get across the floor then. He just has to stay in the living room. I've got throw rugs all over the house, but I don't want them in here because my chair rolls and I don't want to be tripping over them all the time. And I ain't getting rid of a chair because I like my chair. Speaking of. You ever notice how nice it is to sit down when you stood up all day?
Oh, yes.
No.
My sister was in there and she was like, She's like, watching you is like watching a tennis match. Will you sit down? I said, I got shit to do. You chose to visit. I'm busy. So you can either chase after me or sit there and watch me. Hi, baby.
Why she didn't offer to help you?
You don't help me in the kitchen, John. I'm a kitchen Nazi. Don't like anybody in my kitchen. I mean, they can come in here and sit and talk to me, but I don't like nobody touching stuff in my kitchen because they never put stuff back where it goes. It makes me mad. And then I go to look for it, and I have to, especially if I'm in the middle of something, I have to stop and look for something I know, because I can reach up and get all of my spices. I don't even have to look because I have them in a certain order.
Same here.
And it really annoys me when I have to stop, grab something and realize I've got the wrong thing, especially if you've already added it to the damn recipe. My pots and pans are in certain places. It's not neat. I won't even say if my cabinets are neat, but I know where everything is. So leave it alone. Evidently, oh God, and yeah, I'm gonna be a mess by Tuesday night. His mom called Bill's sister-in-law and told her that we were bringing pizza. And she was like, why would they bring pizza when we already decided on what we was bringing? So she messaged me last night. She said, your mom told you to bring pizza. And I'm like, no, she called and told us that Owen died, but that was it. She didn't say anything. I said, if she'd have said anything to Bill, he would have told me. I was like, I said, I'm not going to go on Christmas Eve and try to go to a pizza place that's going to be slammed by other people. I don't even go into town on Christmas Eve if I can help it. And she was like, no, she said, don't worry about it. Well, then his mom called back after Bill laid down and told me that Jamie and Angela was going to bring pizza. And I'm like, okay, because we decided we're not gonna argue with her because we know it's the disease that's doing it. It's not her. She can't remember nothing. She told Bill in the same conversation 9 different times that Owen died. She kept forgetting that she already told him. And I said, babe, and he goes, he won't admit that there's a problem. It's getting a little frustrating for me, but
So does she have dementia?
I think she has dementia, and
Sounds like it.
doesn't have dementia. She has Alzheimer's.
Oh,
One or the other. It's both of them are, well, Connie. I mean, both of them can be so closely resemblance of each other, or she could have both.
well, the thing is dementia is a form of Alzheimer's. So of course they're close together because they are a form of it. But Alzheimer's does not just take away the thing. Okay, say Alzheimer's takes away everything. Takes away all their memories. It takes away their function of their body. They'll get to where their body starts shutting down, destroys their brain, everything. Dementia, the form of dementia, it does take memories away, but that's not all it does. It changes their personality.
I would say that her. That's why I'm leaning more towards Alzheimer's, because I don't really see that her personality has changed that much. She's the same person. She just can't remember anything.
She's just slip.
Not getting out of bed.
Yeah, she'll slip away, and her body.
I mean, this is a woman. We're talking. She used to walk 12 to 20 miles a day just because she likes to walk. And she's not even getting out of bed anymore.
Yeah, her system will literally shut down.
And
it will destroy her system.
I also wonder if that last stroke did some brain damage.
It could have.
And then she has Alzheimer's on top of that. Because I mean, physically she can move, she can do things, she just doesn't. Said all she ever says is she's tired.
She'll get to, if she has Alzheimer's, she'll get to where she literally can't even, They,
Well,
they get to where they're on a breathing machine. They can't even breathe for themselves.
she doesn't bathe. She bathes like once a month, which I mean, basically, she's not sweating. She's not going out anywhere. But I still think you need a bath more than once a month.
Yeah.
And her granddaughter will come out there and sit in the bathroom while she takes a bath. And the reason she does is because she's afraid to get out of the tub. But Bill's like, Mom, he said, right off your bedroom, the bathroom's there with the walk-in shower. We can put a shower chair in there. You don't have to get in and out of the tub.
Right.
And she don't want to use it because that's where she used to bathe his dad.
Hmm.
And his ghost is in there.
Oh.
And she doesn't like going in that room anymore. And I'm like, honestly, what do you say to that?
I don't know.
Try not to be overly frustrated with her behavior now. I mean, my problem with her happened over the years. And I do try not to be I am bitter. Just, I am. I'll admit it. But I'm trying to treat her with respect and dignity, which I've always respected her because she's his mom. But I'm trying to, treat her with some dignity and let her have choices. But she's making really, really terrible choices.
The problem with nobody like your husband and whoever, there's medicines out there to help her.
I know, but they won't take her. They're like, she needs to be tested. They can't give her the medication until they allow the test. And him and his brother are in denial and won't allow the test. And his brother is her medical power of attorney. So there's nothing I can do except keep pushing them and telling them there's a problem, and they're just denying it.
And the tests are not hard, especially the dementia
It's like
test.
a cognitive test, isn't it?
Yes, it's a cognitive test, and it takes like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
10 minutes to
I had
do.
my dad tested because I
Well, I
kept telling
took
my
one.
sister, and she was like, "Okay, I see it now." And she had his medical power of attorney, so when she took him to the doctor, she talked to the doctor about it.
Right. And then if it's not dementia, they really can't. Okay.
She could be having many strokes too.
Yes. Well, they can test for that. And then they could actually give her medication to help with that. And if it's Alzheimer's, there's not really a test for Alzheimer's. But on the cognitive, they start to treat it just like it's dementia. And then as it progresses, then they know it's Alzheimer's.
My dad died of Alzheimer's, but his Alzheimer's, it was, and Alzheimer's and dementia are insidious diseases because they can start and you don't see it at first. So a lot of the times it's full blown before you realize what's going on.
See, the thing is if dementia does not kill you, Alzheimer's does.
It does. Well, see, and she also has a blood clot in her brain that they can't do anything about because it's so deep in her brain. And I told him, I said, maybe that blood clot's getting bigger.
Could be
pressure on something. I was like, she might be having mini strokes. It might be Alzheimer's. I'm almost positive it's Alzheimer's. I've taken care of enough Alzheimer's patients and dealt with it with my family. Pretty sure I know how to recognize it.
Yeah. And everyone was saying, a lot of people were saying to me, "You're wrong. You die from dementia." I said, "No, you don't.
No.
You die from not having someone around to make sure that you drink and you eat, and that's why you die."
Well, see, she don't even have that. Her daughter lives right, literally in the yard, same yard, and she never even takes a meal over to her, or goes over to make sure she's eating, or that she's had a bath, or that her house is clean, and it just annoys the shit out of me because I had crappy parents, but I still took care of my parents until they passed away.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Mary.
Hello, Mary.
Webb. We have Mary Webb and we have Mary Crafty.
Mm-hmm.
So MCC and MW.
That's the Mary. That's the Mary you're talking to, Joe.
Okay. I say I get them confused.
And soon we'll have Merry Christmas.
Who is that industrious man on the screen?
Aren't they both kind of new?
Industrious. What are you doing, Greg? I was trying to
Fixing
see
my
what you're doing.
whiskers.
Let me see what you're working on.
I'm fixing my
He's
whiskers.
working
your
on
whiskers.
scissors. Those are so
Working on the
such good
whiskers.
scissors, though. I do love those scissors.
Hi, Angela.
Then I can cut my whiskers.
Hey, Angela.
Hi, Angela.
Whiskers for your whiskers, eh?
Yeah.
You could trim them up nice.
Yep.
Or
Well, today is. Hang on a second. I'm not sure. I got to figure this out.
Oh, I gotta make that Christmas card.
Today is Sunday.
Finished that this morning. I got a lot of stuff done today.
I didn't get anything done. I'm sitting here eating peanut butter and crackers. Oh, nothing.
I just got home from church a little while ago and had lunch. My painting is uploading for tonight. And you guys are going to have fun with it.
Oh, that's right. We do have a premiere tonight. That's good.
Yeah, I won't have one on Tuesday night.
Tonight.
Yeah, I won't have one Tuesday night, but I have one tonight, and then I will have. I'm thinking about Thursday night being alive.
Years. My God, it didn't seem 29 years today. My grandma died. Does not seem like it's been that long.
Yeah.
That she was the only grandma I had. And she called me a floozy and a hussy. And I didn't know how to make coffee. Because I refused to use Folgers. But no, I wore pants. She did not think that women should wear pants. You should always have on a dress.
Yeah,
And I was
no
like, I
way.
cannot work the farm in a dress. She goes, well, I worked the farm in a dress. That's how I grew up. We weren't allowed to wear pants. Because, yeah, I want gnats and flies and bees flying up a dress and biting my legs and stinging me, because that just sounds like fun. I told her that was the progression of life.
A friend of mine just put this up on Facebook. It says, some days I wonder if my kids will remember the mom who baked, cuddled, and loved them, or the overstimulated psycho.
My kids remember the psycho. I'm just saying. I know what my kids remember.
Yep.
Me and Andrew, he was
Tell me
just
we're
like,
gonna have lurk.
well, Andrew told me the
We're
other
gonna
day
have
that
lurkers
I'm
out
not
there.
as intense as I used to be.
Yeah.
I gotta throw a lurker video because we're gonna have lurkers out there.
Oh,
I guess
Camera.
Tuesday night, yeah. We'll be watching Frosty and Santa Claus Comes to Town and all that good. Me and Anthony always. And knock on wood, Bill don't have to work Christmas night. So far as it stands. I was like, watch them wait until the day and then they'll call you in. I said,
Danny,
"They
have you ever
in time. Huh?
have you ever had Bill take his work boots and take some fake snow and just spray it around it coming from the fireplace?
Yes.
He doesn't have a fireplace.
And we took cornstarch and pressed his boots into the cornstarch and then walked through the house with him to make the Santa, the prints. Yep, we did that. Jingle bells outside that we tied to a string at the front door, and we had them outside the boys' window, and across the top of the house, and we would just shake them really hard so they could hear the jingle bells on the sleigh. Yep. Lorelai said, I asked her, I said, "Are you ready for Christmas?" She goes, "I'm not too impressed." And I was like, "Why?" She says, "It's
Wow.
so commercial." And I said, "It's commercial." She goes, "Yeah." And I was like, "Well, do you want to go to a church service or something?" And so you can see, because her mommy does not believe in that she should go to church at all, ever. And my kids, I took my kids to church a couple of times. Andrew chose to go. Anthony was not accepted at local churches, so I wasn't going to put him through that because I thought they were supposed to accept everybody. That's what disappoints me about churches around
No.
here.
You know how church.
Those churches were wrong.
Yeah. Now, the church that I went to when I was growing up would have
But the thing is,
welcomed them with open arms.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, I'm not going to drive 40 miles to go to a church. Plus, all the people out there, all the people originally that started at church are gone now. And it's all new people, and it is not the same church.
well, my mom freaked out when I went to church with my grandmother to the Pentecostal church because I'm baptized Anglican and we're only supposed to go to the Anglican church. I'm like, what does it matter? It's all the same book. No, it's not. It's different. Blah blah blah. And they had a female minister. I'm like, what does it matter?
Yeah, I went to Kelly, my friend that came to see me. She's Catholic, and she took me to church with her. I was visiting her in Louisville, and there were a couple of people there that looked at me weird, and I stepped back out, and I was like, "I'm not sure." And she said, "Your hair's not covered." And she gave me a scarf, and I was like, "What?" She said, "Yeah, you need to cover your hair." It was their church. She said it was something particular to their church that you were supposed to wear, like a lace scarf or something over your hair when you went into the church. And I was like, "Well, you could have told me that before I walked in there."
I went to this one.
Oh, okay.
That's
But
weird.
I loved
and
her.
they had
The priest was really cool, and it was a beautiful, beautiful church. Great architecture. The windows were just, I could have spent all day just in there just looking at the architecture in the church, which I love going to different really opulent churches like that. I just want to look at it, but also going, they could have spent less on the church and spent more to help the people around them.
Yep.
When you walk in a church and there's homeless people, sitting on the sidewalk in front of it, it's like, don't you want to help that person more than you want a fancy building to go sit in?
Yep.
It just, I'm gonna go. I think the money could be spent better elsewhere.
We have when we drive up to Hayes, it's about an hour away, and we have to go through this little tiny town that, I'm serious, there's only less than 100 people that live in this town, and they've got this huge Catholic church, and it's like that, ornate and everything, and hardly no one ever even goes into it. And I'm like, why? They have.
Well, that's what I
They
was telling
sti-
her, because we have a Catholic church just like maybe 10 minutes from the house.
Mhm.
It's not opulent. It's not huge. It just looks like any other church in the area. And I took her over, and she was like, "Well, that's not a Catholic church." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's a Catholic church. I know the people that go there." And she goes, "Well, that's not my kind of Catholic church." And I said, "Well, whatever. That's what we have." But they do a lot. They do a lot for the community and for the kids and the elderly. Yay! Now, what'd you do? What kind of springs you put in it?
Stainless steel.
Where can I get a spring, Greg? Do I have to make it? Oh, I can buy them?
Yep.
Okay. I have a pair of scissors like his, and the same thing happened. The spring sprung, and I love those scissors.
I'd mail you one, but it costs $40.
Yep. And believe it or not, those were all over the place. You could, everywhere you turned, you seen them. I bought a pair. Then my sister wanted a pair for her quilting, and I was going to get her and my niece a pair because they both got a lot of material. Could not find them. Had to order them off Amazon. Made me mad. I was like, they were in every store I went in. I seen them, and then suddenly they weren't there no more.
These ones are slightly big. I had to grind out the plastic a little bit.
Is he breaking up for anybody besides me?
No, he's
No,
breaking up for me.
One, two. The spring was a little big.
Okay.
Had to grind the whiskers, make it fit.
Well, couldn't you just cut a coil, part of a coil off?
No, diameter.
Oh, okay. I'll have to do that. I'm glad I kept them because now I was going to throw them away because I didn't think there was a way to fix them. I'm glad I kept them now. See all the things we learn on this show, John?
Exactly.
Home improvement, air conditioning. I think we've pretty much covered all this, all the topics.
Have we?
I think so. I mean,
I don't think we've ever. I don't think we've ever cut. I don't think we've ever covered. I don't think we've ever covered through thermodynamics.
Okay, maybe not thermodynamics, but a lot.
I built one of them.
Did you read what my son sent me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now try thinking about dealing with questions like that every single day while he was growing up. He started talking like that when he was 5.
I think that's the mind of a sociopath, though.
I won't deny that.
With all your with all your crime books that you read, what have you learned about sociopaths? That always
They're
becomes
highly
serial killers.
intelligent. They are highly intelligent people. And yeah, we've teased him about that over the years. He goes, yeah, he said, but also, he said, I was raised, I know right from wrong. And he says, if it doesn't feel right, then it must be wrong. I was like, hey, Adele, nice to see you.
Hi, Adele. It's been a long time.
Hey, Adele.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, Connie, there's a nice baby. There's a nice baby blanket. Look at that pattern.
Oh, that's pretty.
That is pretty. Do you have the pattern? It says free pattern on it.
It's a tutorial.
Very easy and unusual crochet pattern
It's a
for
walkthrough tutorial.
beginners. MassiveCrochet.com, Connie. There at the bottom.
Yep.
MassiveCrochet.com. Okay.
Well, I have a link on it.
Oh, that is really, that would make a really pretty scarf as well.
Mm-hmm.
Or a cowl. That'd make a pretty cowl.
As well as a headband.
Yes. Oh, you could make it one big square like you do your hats, and that'd make a pretty hat.
Yeah, it would.
Oh, it would.
Massive what? Massive?
Yeah, it would.
MassiveCrochet.com. I think John's sending you the link then.
Massive crochet.
What you got there?
I'll put the link in
That's
our chat.
All right, show me what you're doing,
Okay.
Greg.
I'm measuring the spring for you. It's 0.3 of an inch diameter outside, and it's 23 thou, 25 thou diameter wire. So if you want that in metric, you probably don't.
No, I don't do metric, Greg. No, they sell them in metric though, don't they?
Yeah. So they're 0.69 or 0.70 millimeter diameter wire.
7.
Outside of the spring is, just under 8 millimeters. The one I put in there is
Okay.
30 millimeters long.
30 millimeters. Okay. By 0.7.
Now, do you have a guitar?
No.
You know anybody that has one?
I set up years ago because I just never learned to play.
Do you know anybody that has one?
I tried for years. My dad could play guitar really well.
Well, you go get yourself some side cutters.
I cannot play a musical instrument. My son plays trumpet and French horn.
Get some side cutters. Cut the whatever the little strings are, the skinny ones, and you should be able to find one, and then you just wrap it around like a screwdriver blade or something like that, and make your own.
That's why I was going to ask you if I needed to make a spring or if I could buy them, because I know how to
Yeah.
make springs.
Guitar wire. Guitar.
Really, I have a guitar store down the street.
But you know, these like guitar players, they change your strings all the time. So you get them for nothing. No one.
Well, yeah, but I could just buy them, and that way, if I ever needed it again, I'd already have it.
Well, get about a 25 thousandths of an inch string, whatever it equates to.
Plus, that would make
Hundreds of strings.
Connie, hang on. I got to show you something. Move, baby.
You like it, Zach?
Oh, I thought you were asleep, Joe.
Wait a minute.
No, we're having apple pie.
Are you ready?
Sure. Awesome.
Okay.
You did good. I like it.
Wait, what is that?
It's a wreath.
It's a
What am I
wreath.
looking at?
And I put those fairy lights on it. So,
Mhm.
like, I think I did a pretty good job.
Yeah, you did.
Cool.
Way better than my first ones.
I still need to do a tutorial on
I was
wreaths.
telling my sister about your tutorials.
Uh-huh.
And she was just like, we got to hit that because our plan is we're going to take one day each week this summer and work on making our Christmas decorations.
Oh, cool.
So
I
we're going
made-
to try to have all homemade ornaments on the tree next year.
Almost everything I have decoration-wise in my house for Christmas, I have made.
A lot of mine are homemade. Some of the kids made over the years when we would do you just like craft night.
Yeah. I
Whichever,
should.
his family was like, "Oh, why would you put them on the tree?" And I said, "Because my kids made them.
Look,
well,
let me show you some
They
things.
have to be perfect.
I'm going to show you
Roughly
something.
handmade ornaments. That's how we had them."
Yeah, I'm going to show you some things that I have in my living room. That's
Hello,
decorations.
Tracy.
Hey, Tracy, and show
Johnny
you
the
that.
New Sex is here. Hey, did y'all go look at her
Hey,
website?
Marty.
Any of
Yeah.
you?
No, I haven't, but I was going to.
Oh, she's got an awesome website.
Okay, let me.
Hi, Naughty. Hi, Tracy.
And I'm sorry, Naughty, but I keep forgetting your real name. I know what it is, but it always too in my head. I have a terrible problem with names. I cannot remember names at all.
See, I
Mine's
made
Joe.
this. Huh?
I like that.
Yeah, I made it. So it's a styrofoam cone, and then a dowel, and then this is tumbling towers on a little wood base, and I just used antiquing wax, John's favorite thing to use. Then, then
You're Greg.
I know. Then I put this fabric, Christmas fabric, over it, and then this is wired, has little bells, and I just wrapped it around it, and then I put a little skewer with a little star.
Now, me and my sister did something similar to that one year, but you know, when the cotton comes on the cone,
Yeah,
the cardboard cone that's left over, we made trees out of those like that.
I've done that too.
Exactly like that, but similar.
And then let's see. Oh,
It's Katie. I knew it was Katie. I just couldn't remember. what.
Katie, yes.
I knew it.
Thank you, Katie. I'll try to remember.
I made these.
I'll see that. I want to make something like that. I've seen a video tutorial on making those.
Yeah,
What candles left?
So this is a candle holder that's black, and I just turned it upside down, and I put a piece of foam core and glued it on and painted it all. And then these I got from Dollar Tree, and it was red, and I painted it black, and it has a light in it. You can't see it; it shimmers in the
And
dark.
Snowmen on it.
Yeah, it has a little snowman on it.
Now they had some this year, but they were all plastic. And
This
they
is
were-
plastic.
yeah,
this
but
is-
that's a pretty one. These were just like cutouts,
Oh yeah,
jagged edges. It just wasn't very pretty.
Plastic
right.
snowman, that's cheating.
Huh?
Plastic snowman is cheating.
And then, hold on, let me grab the others.
I love making Christmas decorations. I did paint poured Christmas bulbs one year, which I still have the stuff to do. I probably should do some more of them, but just never got around to it. And when AC Moore was going out of business, they had all of their clear plastic Christmas bulbs, and I bought like a ton of those because they were so cheap. And they're in the closet.
Okay. Whoops. Okay, so this one I made a long time ago. I cut this out of wood and made the little wood block, and then I painted it and I put a little star on it, and that's a little tree with raffia bow on it.
Did you Mod Podge paper onto it?
No, I painted that.
Wow.
Yeah, I painted it.
Okay, that's really good.
And then
I think I'll just stick to Mod Podging.
okay. And then I made these little sleds.
I wonder if my sister still has her snow people I made her.
Oh. And then I got this from Dollar Tree and I painted it.
See, I didn't see any Christmassy wood cutouts this year.
Huh. And then, well, I did these a few years ago. And then I did, I did this.
Oh, I like that.
Now this has, I painted it dark blue and I used Mod Podge, Sparkle Mod Podge. So it sparkles in the light.
I was telling my sister about that because we was talking about, I said, they make all kinds of Mod Podge now.
Oh yeah, there's like tons of kinds. I have a bunch of them. And then this is something I made several years ago and it's hooked on me. Okay, come on.
Mod Podge.
Oh, he's adorable.
Isn't he
Looky
cute?
there, John. It's a fish and penguin.
That's a penguin.
Yep. This is just a square block. And then this is 2 sizes of pots. And then I cut out the little wings and the little hearts. I bought those and put that on there. And then, yeah,
Oh, that's cute.
he is cute. And then I wish I could take you guys around to my room and show you all the stuff.
You can just put it on your phone,
I can't, but I will move.
like Billy
I
Bird does.
can't.
Like Billy
Well,
Bird does.
Well, you can do a video for us on your phone and then send it to us. Or
no,
show
I can move my computer around. I just have to unplug it. That's what's holding me back is the
You're
plug.
tethered.
Welcome back, Katie.
Tethered. I made this little guy.
Oh, he's cute.
He was a paper mache and I painted him. And then I made this guy. And he's got legs that's made out of buttons. No,
They're
those are buttons. They're buttons.
Cool.
So I made him. And then, I made this little gingerbread.
Oh, she's cute. Did you make her dress too?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Hi, Dimitri.
Hi, Demetra.
Hi, Demetra. And then I
Hello,
made
Demetra.
Hello.
this. So
Oh, I've made something similar to that, but it had snowmen on it for
mhm.
my sister. She is sleeping crazy.
And then I made this. It's got bells on it.
I like bells. That's cute.
Yeah. And then I made these shelf sitters. Let's see if you can see them better.
I like those.
Yeah. And then, I made this.
And it's a penguin.
It's a penguin. And then let's see. Go over here. And I made the Grinch.
Oh, my sister be snitching that for me. She loves Grinch.
This is a vase.
I was getting ready to ask you if that was a vase that you painted. That's cool.
It's a vase. And then let's see. I've got
So many things to repurpose.
and this.
Too.
And this is made out of a box and dowels. There's no wood. It's just
All it takes is some glue and a little imagination, and you can make just about anything. Well, and some paint.
well, this isn't Christmas stuff, but my whole house is full of stuff that I've made. And then I made this right here. Then sings my soul. Yes, Ron.
What did you tell me about that? Carton names up on the shelf.
They were the ones we need to use first. And then I made this. It's made out of candy canes and flowers.
Now, your candy canes don't melt over the summer?
No, because they go in the basement.
See, I need somewhere cooler to start. I would like to make. I've seen that, and I was going to make it one year, but I was afraid it would melt from one year to the next because I don't really have a cool place to do anything.
And then I made this.
What is it?
I have a shadow box like that I could repurpose.
Mm-hmm.
A little extra ham on it.
And then
I have a piece of half ham.
let's see. Let's see where I'm at.
Good.
Let's see. You see that? I painted it. Looks like
Already warmed up.
Distraction. Pacing
what
around.
else I have for Christmas stuff. A lot of my Christmas stuff is downstairs in boxes. I didn't bring very much of it up. Oh, I made these out of beer bottles.
Yeah, told you.
Oh, you weren't. You thought you said it for the mom.
This one's a J,
I warmed
And then you
one
have
of
one by.
and then I have an O and a Y.
It's not warmed up. The
I
one
never
on top.
thought of repurposing. I've got like tons of wine bottles that I've kept over the years that I keep swearing I'm going to make something out of.
I do that. I've done that a lot. In fact, these are two. They're not Christmas, but these are beer bottles that I've done. There's that one. And then there's this one. It just sits on my... Yeah.
I have like a huge box full
Now,
of
these were clear, so
Yeah.
I painted them brown. So I want them clear. When I moved here, there was a huge box of empty beer bottles in the basement. So I put them to good use. Oh,
Yeah.
let me show you my wreath that's on the front door.
Everybody keeps their wine bottles for me and brings them to me. I used to empty them myself, but I don't drink that much anymore.
Let's see if I
Oh,
can.
that was pretty.
That's one of my Christmas ornament wreath. I have like 4 of them, but that's the one I made last 2 years ago.
I have one on the front door, and then I have one that I hang on the door in the hall, which is that red one.
Yeah. Oh, I have this. I didn't show you. Oh, I have this too. this. These bells.
Bells. Yeah.
I made those. And then I did this teapot.
Now, I did bells like that one year and put glitter on them, and I was new to crafting and didn't know I needed to seal over top of it.
Mm-hmm.
We had red glitter everywhere for almost 2 years.
Yeah, that would happen. Okay, let me put this stuff back.
Yeah, but see, now I know to clear coat it. Seal
Exactly.
that stuff on there.
I'll be right back.
Oh, thank goodness I'm having leftovers, so I don't have to cook again.
That's what I'm having now.
I gotta wake him up at a little bit before 4 so he can eat before I take him to work. And tomorrow night I don't have to drive, and then I have to drive Tuesday. I don't really mind any of his shifts except for the Saturday night one. I hate being on the roads late at night.
Saturday night's all right for fighting.
I was actually surprised the
exactly.
traffic was worse last night, but I think it's because there was so much black ice and they had warned people that the roads was going to get bad. But man, the parking lot at the bar was full.
Yeah.
Imagine all those fun people. That gas station across from a bar has people that twice people have driven their cars through the side of that gas station coming out of the bar parking lot. And once was in a little electric car, and it went right through the wall. I was actually kind of impressed. I didn't think they would hit that hard.
So what's everyone in chat working on tonight? Or today?
Or today.
Well,
Or is everybody taking a rest
Or
because
tonight.
Christmas is almost here? Or scorching to the last minute? I'm see. Demetra said, I bought something cool at a craft fair this past summer, a wine bottle that was heated and flattened to make a serving tray. It's her brother-in-law's Christmas present. Can't wait till I see that. That sounds cool.
yeah, it does.
And I did take one of the wine bottles one Christmas and got a light kit to put down in it and a shade and for my niece, and because she had been saying she wanted one, and I just made her one. Mary Crafty Corner is working on a blanket.
Awesome.
I figure you're crocheting, Joe, so I'll read for you.
I'm eating.
Demetrius says he likes his wine, and I can just see him saying it's empty. Yeah. I can see that, Demetrius. I used to drink a lot of wine, but I don't drink anything. I will be drinking on Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve, though.
I knocked myself
And
6 ways.
I'm ready to go.
I knocked myself 6 ways to Sunday.
I noticed that. You just went poofers. I figured you'd be back.
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
I picked up the mouse and it closed out all my right as I picked it up. It must have been on the X, and I closed out everything on my computer.
And Katie is busy making knitted gnomes for orders.
Awesome.
Very cool.
Hello, everybody I've missed. No, but Annie, all those videos that I have of all the crafts I've done, that's where most of these are from.
I think next year I'm going to do family, like for my niece and her husband and her 2 kids, just make all of them hats to match for Christmas next year.
Well, that'd be cool.
Mary Webb's working on hat number 15, a scarf set for her animal hospital.
Cool.
Awesome.
Greater has got cool projects
They're
going on.
also going to take. I have like this huge ball of t-shirt yarn that I made from old t-shirts over the years, and I'm going to crochet some mats for the Little Victories, which is where we adopted Holly from, for the
Mhm.
dogs, because they're on concrete floors and they're always asking for donations of old blankets. And I thought if I make them, make them cotton, that way they're washable, or
It is. Try that.
Yeah.
Oh,
and donate some of that to them. And I asked her if they ever thought about having like a craft fair for
Is it a gusher?
as a fundraiser.
It should.
And she said she had never thought about it, but she would get put some thought into it. I said, well, I said, keep my number, get in touch. And I said, I know a lot of people in the area in the craft use it, not just knitting and crocheting, but just that craft
Mm-hmm.
that might donate stuff for it.
A lot of work to organize something like that, though.
Yeah,
Well,
but
But this is a no-kill shelter, so it's not funded in any way except for through donations.
yeah. Really, honestly, all you have to really do is you have to set a place, set a time. Then you have to make sure you have enough tables and chairs, and then you put it out there to have people, you know, call and want to be have a booth. They have to pay a fee to be on a booth, and then usually you ask for a percentage of each sale, so that you're getting more than just their booth price. So, or you just do the booth, whichever you like, and usually you decorate for Christmas. A lot of times they'll have like apple cider available. That makes it nice if you have apple cider or hot cocoa and maybe cookies, and they could all be on donation.
Now there is right down near that shelter, there is because it's in the next county over, but they have it's a parking lot for the most of the year, but it also has like a shelter over it.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people will do like their yard sales or craft, crafty, just like individuals do it. And I
Mm-hmm.
rent that place out, and it's huge. I mean, it's probably 60 by 60. So it's a good size space, and it's right next to the highway. And
The
there's
prob-
plenty of parking.
The only thing with that is it's a definitely doable thing, but they have to charge enough for the booths to cover the rent plus having actual money coming to the shelter.
Yeah. And plus, they would have to probably bring in a generator because there's no electricity.
Well, yeah. And that's going to be hard because people are going to want to be, if it's cold, they want to have heaters in their booths. I probably would never do that. I think the cost of it when you're trying to raise money, the cost of it is not
but
worth.
maybe
Well,
the county
that's when you just go
donate,
down. You just go down to
the shelter.
you go down,
I mean, there's ways to
down-
get around.
yeah, you go down to the rental company and have them donate one because it's a tax deductible. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you do it that way.
My generation.
A lot of churches will also let you rent for like $25 a huge gymnasium, and you have a kitchen available and bathrooms and lots of electricity, and a lot of churches will let you do stuff like that, especially if it is for donate, for nonprofit. They need people to give money.
Mary
Well,
Corner is leaving to go eat and says Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry
Well,
Christmas, Mary.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, Larry.
See you later,
Penny.
Mary. Thanks for dropping by and seeing us, hanging out with us.
Oh. I swear
Annie, Connie, you missed it.
on a rack just so I could get my back stretched.
Annie and Connie,
feel-
Greg's calling you.
Yes.
You missed it. I showed my yarn.
Hey, I want to
Oh, yeah.
see it. Where is it?
And
I put
hook.
away
I
now.
missed it too.
It's
And his hooks.
and my hooks. you're late to the party. You don't get.
Don't get to see
Yeah,
him?
you missed out.
No,
You missed
When did
out
he show them?
today.
Oh, I'll just go. I'll just hold
at the
on.
beginning of the show.
I'll just back up the show and see it.
Demetri
Sorry
said
about
one she goes to in the summer is a carnival at her local community center. They don't charge her for a table, but she donates to their fundraising auction and it evens out.
Yeah. Let's see.
I need a boost of energy. And I've already drank 3 pots of coffee, and that's just not helping.
Damn.
Yeah, and I had cut down to 4 cups a day. You want to talk about wired? But I still have no energy. But my brain's going quick. Oh. Oh, and cookies. Shoot, I forgot about the cookies. I miss my cookie press. Just load that thing up and just shoot the cookies out. So much faster.
You don't have it anymore?
Nah, it got this piece and that piece lost over the years. Because I bought it back when me and Bill first got married. And I used to make chocolate Easter baskets, like the basket was made out of chocolate, and then I would make handmade chocolates to fill it in little mini cupcakes and things. I used to do a lot of cooking that I don't do anymore. I love making candy, but it's like everybody wants something, at least in his family. My family, not so much. It has to be bought. If you don't buy it, it's not worth anything. So I was just like, well, screw you.
Mm-hmm. Then go buy some.
Whatever. That's the reason I do not knit or crochet for them anymore either. Because I would work all year making everybody something, and then the first time they had a yard sale, they'd be selling the stuff that I made them.
Oh, hell no.
And I was just like, no.
Really?
Yes, really.
That is so
My
disrespectful and rude. And
his sister-in-law said that they were having a yard sale, and I was like, I said, let's just go over, we can just chit chat or whatever. And all the stuff that I had made their kids for Christmas that year and the things that I made them, she had laid out on the table with prices on it. She was charging $20 for a hat that I made her. Could I have sold it for that? Absolutely. But it was the fact that I made it for them, and then they immediately sell it within a couple of months. And whatever.
you say anything to them?
Anymore. Yeah.
Did you say anything to them about it?
No. I just gave him the look. She was embarrassed because her face was red. It's just like, Bill's like, well, I said, I just won't make for him anymore. I'm not going to put that much work into a gift to have somebody sell it.
Yeah, that's just horrible.
I mean, if they were hungry and they needed the food to eat, that'd be different. Or to pay a bill, okay. But
Yeah.
not because they decided they didn't want it. It was just like, okay.
That's very rude and disrespectful
Very rude.
and just a number of things.
And yeah, and one year she made me coasters out of tiles and put like Mod Podge snowmen on them. Here. Yeah, this is the kind of person I are. Bill's sister-in-law made these for me like 15 years ago. I still have them. And it's like if somebody cares enough and wants to take the time to put effort into a gift, I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to sell it. And I just found it rude. So that's the ones that I term are not they're not crochet or knit worthy. Demetra said, yeah, exactly. Well, I'll tell you what, Demetra, I will say 90% of what I make, I sell something occasionally, but 90% of what I make is donated because I know the people who's receiving that donation appreciates it and needs it.
Thank you.
I'd rather do that than to go through, feeling bad about myself because what I gave somebody wasn't good enough for them. But that also says more about the person than it does about me.
Yeah.
Greg, I went back. I saw him. I saw your yarn and your hooks.
Did you like it?
It's about what I figured.
John, you still gonna be on come 5:30?
Maybe we'll see.
He'll be on
5:30,
in a few minutes, and then you come
4:30.
back.
Yeah, maybe.
I promise. No, I gotta take Bill to work, and I won't be back until 5:30. I know. I'm so mean because I wouldn't let you nap with him, but you go in there and tromp all over him, and he don't sleep because he's too busy petting you. Oh yeah, guess what Cash has learned? He can't get mommy's attention. Now he grabs my crochet basket and with his teeth and starts like he's going to tug it off the table to get my attention. Who got in trouble for that?
Got your attention now, didn't he?
Yeah, he's done figured out that yarn. If he wants my attention, mess with my yarn. He's a butthead. You're a butthead. I know. I'm a terrible mommy, ain't I? He's got about 9 more minutes before I have to wake him up. Now stop. This dog is like clock oriented, I swear. He knows exactly when it's time to have his treats. He knows what time Daddy's supposed to be home and what time he's supposed to get up. Let me just hesitate to donate because I don't know where my stuff ends up. I do get attached to what I make, and I want them to be appreciated. Well, see, when I do it, Demetra, I donate to the company I work for, which also is part of the senior centers for the county, and all of it goes to our seniors, so I know where it's going. Or I will donate to a local school, and they give it to the kids that need them.
Yeah. Or vets.
So I know exactly where it's going.
What?
Veterans who use them.
Yeah. I'm on the panel.
And that way, because I can't get out and physically be active in my
You can
community,
say hi to him.
this is my way of giving back to my
Hold on.
community.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I donate to the VFW as well.
I have somebody who wants to say hey to you.
Okay.
Hey, everybody.
Hey. Hey.
Nice
They're
to see
saying
you.
hey back. They're saying nice to see you. He can't hear you, but I
Oh, okay.
heard what you were saying.
Hello, So Blessed.
Huh?
Hey there.
Yeah, he's getting ready
So
to watch.
blessed came in.
Oh, hi, so blessed. Yeah, he's gonna watch golf. Oh, it's Tiger Woods. And that's his son. Awesome. Sorry, guys.
Tiger Woods came here to play one of our courses.
Mhm.
The course has since closed. Then it used to be a really big one. I guess through COVID they didn't do well, so it closed out. But the people that like waited on him said he was a very arrogant person.
Mm. All I know is his son's playing, and his son is better than what Tiger Woods was at that age.
He's probably had him golfing since he was a little kid, though.
Well, so did Tiger. Tiger started golfing when he was little.
Now, my nephew, absolutely, he said that is the most enjoyable thing he's ever done. And I was just like, more power to you. I'd rather go for a walk. My luck is I'd hit a golf ball, hit somebody in the head, killed him, I'd get sued. That's just kind of like I have.
Oh,
Oh,
so
I
they're both
swear, I've
playing
had more allergies
on.
since winter started than I
Oh,
did all
okay.
summer.
As a team. The father and sons are playing. So Tiger and his son is a team.
Okay. So Bless says you guys will be sending me. I just finished 2 baby headbands earworms. All right.
Awesome.
Cool.
Okay. Katie has to head
Cool, cool,
out. Just
bless.
in for a minute and say hi. Both their shops are full at the moment.
All right, well, have a good day.
And I am going to head out so I can watch golf.
And Merry Christmas, Katie, if I don't see you before Christmas.
All
All
right.
right, we'll see you later, Connie.
Yeah. Tonight I have a premiere, so I'll see you then.
All
All
right.
right.
All right. Bye.
I'll be there.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in here Friday night and completely forgot that Jill was back in town, was doing book club Friday night. So I missed it. And then I
Oh,
was like, oh, I
Merry
haven't
Christmas, Katie.
I wouldn't have anything to add to the conversation. So I'm listening to the book now. I need more energy. Maybe if I ate something sugary, that would kickstart everything.
Didn't work for me.
I had a piece of pumpkin bread.
I had Dutch apple pie.
When it was like 4 o'clock this morning, I got snacky and had a piece of pumpkin bread and a cup of coffee, and then ended up going to bed.
Snacky.
Snacky, yeah, I felt snacky. You're a little bit hungry, but not a whole lot. And then I couldn't take my vitamins this morning because I can't take my vitamins on an empty stomach, and I was too busy to eat this morning. All right, I'm gonna head out and go get the man up, get him fed, and get him to work.
All right, we'll see you
Yeah.
later.
And I'll be back this evening.
All right, we'll see you then.
All right, y'all be good.
See, John, I chased him off again.
Cool, cool.
You want me to leave too?
No, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Oh wow! Did it ever get quiet?
I'm shy.
Joe, Herb says, "P.S. Joe."
So Les wants to know if the hat is a gift.
No, it's for me. My first one. I'm not going to give it away. You give away your first one you made.
Born.
All right, I got to try and keep these in line because I'm losing my.
Who just woke up.
Now my problem is I noticed I lost some stitches somewhere,
Oh,
but I'm not worried about it. I'll find them and make them up. It's because of my tension. Because my tension's way looser now than when I first started.
pay attention.
Yeah, I should pay attention to my tension.
Hmm.
Doesn't always work out that way though. So quiet in here now with everybody gone. Where'd you go, Greg? Why'd you scare him off?
Natural talent.
Oh, Herb, Joe wants you to sing to us.
Oh, you
Or
want
Joe.
me to sing?
Sorry, Joe.
Right.
Joe, Herb wants you to sing to us.
Oh, hell no.
Aren't you gonna sing? Just sing a little song?
No, I thought you would.
You can sing a song of sixpence, since it is Christmas time.
Bottle full of rye. So, John, you got all your presents bought or made?
Oh yeah, all of them.
Mhm.
You mean the one I was making the other day?
Yep.
I only got to make one present. That's it.
That's it?
I only make one present a year. That's it. Well, technically two, because one for Christmas and one for a birthday, and that's it, because they're so close together.
You got that thing going too,
See, yeah, because and like last year was like a double one, because I made her a vase and then I made her flowers to go in the vase.
Karen's birthday's on the 2nd of January. One of my blisters is on the 30th of December.
Your mic keeps cutting out. I think you're on your camera mic now.
Oh,
I think it sounds like it switched over.
How's that better?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Oh, good. Yeah, it did switch over, and I
That's
have
weird.
nothing to do with it that I know of.
So you're saying something about the 30th?
Oh, my one of my sisters is on the 30th of December, and the wife, her birthday's on the 2nd of January. My
Let's
son's
see, Carrie's,
birthday's on the 13th of December, and I got a niece and a nephew. They're both in December.
yeah,
Busy time of year.
Carrie's the 3rd of January, so that's why I just try and do 2 and 1, right?
Yeah. So how many people do you have over to your place for Christmas, John?
Nobody ever comes over.
No?
No, family's all too far away. Kids are too far away. Too
Oh,
far from
yeah,
the
okay.
travel, unless they fly in, and that's
Mhm.
a gong show as it is. Especially like, well, the last time the grandkids flew here was yeah, actually it was before Lydia was born, so it would have been 6 years ago. That's when we found out she was pregnant with her next one, with Lydia.
Mhm.
Because the thing is, they got to fly here, and then they spent 3 or 4 days here. Then we drove down to Calgary, or we drove down to Okotoks, spent Christmas down there with Carrie's mom and her sister, and everybody came up from Golden, and then spent a couple days down there, and then they flew out of Calgary back to Kingston.
So how did you end up in Grand Prairie?
How did I end up in Grand Prairie? Okay, so
Like
the
I know
way
you moved around a bit.
I didn't move around a lot. See, so I've only had like I've been working in the sign industry for 35 and a bit years, like 37 years maybe I think it is. And so the thing is I've only worked for 5 different companies in 37 years,
Okay.
but it's all across Canada. So I started in Edmonton, worked there for 2.5 years, and then my boss got into a car accident and had brain injury, so he wasn't allowed to make any financial decisions anymore. So I was laid off from there. I was looking for work, couldn't find any work. My brother was dying. Sent me a plane ticket to go and see him for a long weekend. Went out and seen him, handed out some resumes, and I had two interviews and 2 job offers. So I took one of them, and then I was in Nova Scotia for 2.5 years, and then I had to finalize my divorce, so I came back to Alberta. I was working at doing construction and working at True Value, and got on with a sign company in Edmonton. I was with them for 5 years, I think it was, and then they were a husband and wife team. They were getting divorced and they were going to sell the company, so I decided to jump ship before that actually happened because I knew I'd be out of a job anyway. Went to another company in Fort Mac, was working there for 2 years. They were going through divorce and everything else, and then they were going to sell the company. So then I just phoned up my last boss, and she said that she knew a guy in Grand Prairie. So we drove from Fort Mac back to Edmonton, and then Edmonton and Grand Prairie came up for the day. Met with Dave, had an interview with him, and then I said, "Yeah, I'll start next week." Went back to Edmonton, packed all our stuff up, moved up to Grand Prairie, and I've been here for 16 years now.
Well, Edmonton, Fort Mac, Grand Prairie. Okay, that's not that far away, but yeah, I knew you were down east, Nova Scotia and that too, but
Yeah. Yeah, so basically, my sign career started in Edmonton when I was working at the car wash. I was a manager at one of the major car washes there, and I said, "Hey, that was kind of cool. Can I go up with you?" He goes, "Nope, not insured." Then it was the first time I ever seen anybody working on a sign, and because you drive around, signs are there, but nobody actually never sees them go up. Nobody ever sees them coming down. Nobody ever sees them working on them, and so yeah, so I was talking to the owner of the company at the time. I said, "Yeah, that's kind of cool. Like, are you looking for workers?" He goes, "Yeah. What do you know how to do?" So I gave him a short list of stuff I've done, electrical, construction, stuff like that, and building. And he goes, "Yeah, let's set up an interview time, whatever, right?" So I said, "Yeah, sure, no problem." So then the day that I went in for my vasectomy, the day that my last son was born, was the day our interview was set for. So a vasectomy in the morning, an interview at dinner time, and then my ex-wife went into labor that night. And then I started a brand new job on the Monday. This was on a Friday. I started a brand new job on a Monday.
Hmm.
And that's when I started working sign and that's when I started working in the sign industry. And like I said, I've been here for 36 years now.
Cool.
Yeah, and all across Canada, and I've not doing I've not installed signs in PI, Newfoundland, or Quebec. I've installed signs in every other province. It's a pretty cool job though. Like it's my career, and the thing is, people are like, "Oh, well, it's just a job." I'm like, "No, it's not a job. This is my career. This is what I've trained to do. I've been doing this for 36 years, and this is what I know how to do."
Yeah. Well, I couldn't do it. I don't like heights.
You don't always have to work at heights though.
Oh, yeah, but it could
Like
be a
if I'm
big part
working
of
at But like if I'm working at heights, there always has to be somebody on the ground doing groundwork too, right?
it.
Holy crap, those are bright. Can you see through those? Can you see through those though?
Yeah, but
Wow.
they're like they are halo lights. People put them on their car headlights. And they stick on.
Yep.
So
Yep.
you got these googly eyes on your headlights. But I got my mill over there, mill drill, and of course I'm old and it's hard to see, so I measured it up, and one of these units will go around the quill, and then I'll turn it on so you got a ring light around your right where you need it, looking down on what your work is.
Cool.
So I think they were $12 or $14 or something for two of them. It
Hmm.
was cheap enough. I don't know what I'm going to do with the other one. Yeah, they'd be too bright to wear as glasses for enhancing your seeing, but you'd get pretty tired of it. I use those headband lights.
Yep.
I got about three units, and they work good. Working under hoods and under cars and in dark areas. You go out in the backyard, you put one
Glue,
on,
glue,
and
glue a magnet to them. Hang them up.
hmm,
Glue a magnet to them so you can hang them up.
yeah, I can do that.
Joe, why so quiet?
Yeah, Joe.
She's sleeping now. It's her after lunch nap.
Yeah, I go for a scan once in a while. Seniors afternoon nap.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she's snoring. I found a stick of gum in my purse so old it's no longer chewy. It's crunchy. Just thought I'd share. Well, you know, the more you chew on it, the softer it gets. It's only hard when you first bite into it and cuts into your gums.
On the farm, used to take wheat and chew it, and you'd make a gum out of it if you chewed it long enough. Not much taste.
Same thing works with birch sap too.
Yep, yep. Birch sap would have a lot more taste, I think. So you chew away till you say, okay, enough of this. Your jaws are tired.
You're right. Hope you know that. I've been chewing gum too. Well, I used to. So some people collect baseball cards, trading cards, hockey cards. All right, and these come with gum in them. So when you buy an old box of Topps trading cards, and they used to come with gum in the trading packs. And I was actually watching a video. This guy opened up boxes and boxes of trading gum that were like 28, 30 years old, and he had this whole stack of gum. He was throwing the gum down. They're breaking up in little pieces and everything. He's like, "Hey, I wonder how good this tastes." So he started chewing on it, and it was like cutting his gums. He was bleeding and everything, right? Because they were so sharp. But after about 10 minutes, and his jaw was killing him. He's like, "Yeah, it still tastes like the flavorless chewing gum they used to sell in these freaking packs, but I'm not eating any more of it." That's how I
That
know.
gum was bad even when it was brand new.
But it's no thrills though. It's
No,
no thrills.
no. Yeah. And the gum in those trading cards, the piece of gum was as flat and as thick, only as thick as the damn trading card.
Yeah, cardboard gum.
Yeah. I like juicy fruit, but the flavor only lasted like, I don't know, 5, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Smelled great, tasted good for a little bit, and then what was that hot gum? dentine or something. It was kind of cinnamon or something like tasting.
I need a lot of gum. I was like Bubblicious.
With the bad comics.
Yep. Oh no, that was a bazooka. The
Yeah,
bazooka. Yeah.
bazooka, and then there was double bubble. I remember, but I don't know if double bubble had comics. Bazooka, yeah, it had the comics.
Big Red was hot, says Les.
I don't think I ever tried Big Red. That was like a Chiclets brand or Wrigley's. I mean,
The
I
Wrigley's,
think.
yeah.
Then it was your double mint with those twin girls always advertising. Yep. Merry Christmas, Larry.
Look at that. Look at that.
There you go.
Perfect fit and everything.
And you spin it around, somebody thinks you got a new one.
Yeah.
Different color. Four ways you can wear it. Where's my brown hat? Oh, where's my gold yellow hat?
Covers my ears all the way too, which I like. I don't even have to
that'll
pull it
keep
down. It's actually really cool.
that'll keep your ears warm up on the bucket.
Oh, it will. It actually comes down the back. Look how far down the back it comes, right to my collar too. When I got
Mm-hmm.
my jacket on and my hoodies on, it can be cool in the back too. Look at that. Freaking A. John's well second hat, but the first one actually freaking fits nice.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a good accomplishment for finishing a job, finishing a project.
John finished a project. You believe that?
Wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't have seen it with my own eyes.
Oh, right. I was thinking about adding another lip edge to it though. Should be fine though. Joe, you awake? Are you awake, Joe?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That's good.
Should I put an edge around that, or do you think that'll just be fine the way it is?
I like it the way it is.
All right, fine. We'll leave it that way then. It's like what a finished project.
That looks good.
I made a washcloth and a pumpkin, so a couple pumpkins and a washcloth. Oh, I should do my neck warmer now too. Oh yeah, they can see both at the same time.
Things are looking up.
Yeah. Should I work on? What should I work on? I should do my neck warmer next. Yeah, I
Well,
should
it
finish
is
my neck.
winter.
Yeah, I know. Creative Crochet wants to hear from me.
What?
Creative Crochet Corner wants to hear from me.
Oh.
Oh, see, Joe. See, I can wear my hat. I can wear my neck warmer. I can wear the shawl. I can wear some fingers gloves. I'll make a tie.
You're gonna be
Oh,
busy.
Larry, you're a funny guy. Oh, you know what I should do? I should put one of my Made with Love stickers on here too. I got a brown one. Yeah, I'll put a brown one on. Yeah, I'll put it. Yeah, I'll put a label right there. Oh, look at it, even blends right in. Oh, the perfect color match. All right, throw that
There
on.
you go.
Hurricane waves in the Gulf of Mexico. Holy cow! Is there a hurricane down south right now, guy people?
I don't know.
Look at the waves.
Hurricane.
Holy, look at those waves. It says Tampa Bay, St. Petersburg. Probably no video. Well, let's look this up.
Christmas
It was
hurricane.
just uploaded to TikTok.
I tried TikTok, but I didn't have enough attention span.
No, it says the last one I went through there was 3 years ago. No, there was one October 10th. Why is it just loading up now, though? There are no tropical cyclones in the Atlantic at this time. The Atlantic hurricane season runs from June 1st to November 30th. Oh, okay. So November 30th is the end date for hurricane season. Because,
Hmm.
that's going to be very, very specific for that.
Yeah, that's like deer crossings. Deer only
Oh, yeah.
cross where they're allowed. Here's my hat, John. I didn't make it though.
Nice. It's a nice looking hat,
For
though.
yeah. Oh, It's fuzzy line too.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, soft.
is that for
Nice.
is that for wearing under your helmet?
I guess so. I wear it for snow blowing. I used to have one of them, like a bomber cap or whatever you want to call it, an aviator kind of style with the ear flaps and
Yep.
rabbit fur lined and leather. Oh, it was great. I don't know what the hell happened to it though. Probably some dog come through the yard and stole it. Warm as all heck. You okay there, Joe?
Goodness,
You're on the wrong tube.
guess so.
There we go. Got my made with love stick tag on there. Yeah.
Yay!
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
No. I also got ones for the top for pom poms. They got rivets for them though. Right? They're still leather though as well. I
Oh,
can
yeah.
put one of them on wherever I want to, right?
Yep.
Just put them on with rivets. Cool, cool. Oh, so that means I can put up a video now. You gotta make a video and stick it up.
A video of what?
My project. I always do videos of my projects. It's been a while since I posted them up though. Uh, I like the way it turned out. It actually was kind of cool. Top turned out perfect.
I like it.
I like that single the slip stitch crown top though, where it's so it's a slip stitch single for 5, slip stitch single for 5 more. here, and then this is pretty much doubled up when you go down, work your rows down the side, and then back up again. And then they're doubled up all the way across the top. You see my seam though, but that's just because. What do you notice that though? Look at that freaking hat! Look at that! Yay! They're screwed up there though. That's where I lost my stitch. My stitches at my count. But you don't even notice it because it blends right in. And it's the back. I'm happy. Look at that, I still got a flat. I got a flat roll now. What am I gonna do with this? Oh, right. I guess I could do one of those Christmas balls. I should start that right now. Pack all my stuff away. Back away. I got food ready though. Ugh.
You got food ready to be eaten.
Yeah, apparently.
What kind of food you having today?
Pizza rolls. She said. You know, she makes it at the most inconvenient time.
Not
She
now.
should know when you're not busy and you're hungry.
Yeah, she should know. She should just ask, right? Oh.
Yeah.
When do you want to eat something? All right.
You're gonna go eat and take a nap?
I'll eat, take a nap, and come back out. Who's on? Who's on? Let's check YouTube. Who's on tonight? Mishi should be on. I know. It didn't. The Connie said she's going on. Connie's a premiere tonight, isn't she?
Yeah. Yeah, I looked for you last night to go back on. But nobody was around.
Nobody.
Crochet flowers. Heidi is live right now. Collectomania uploaded. Let's Dance. Fortnite. Knitting My Hobby uploaded. My good. I made a very easy crochet key. Al Forte's on right now. Nadezda Lab put a video up. That one for that mask of crochet one I just showed there earlier in the show. Let's go home. Home. Let's see who's on. Oh, Carrie dropped in a seat. That was cool.
Yeah.
Mishi is on tonight at 7 Central.
Mm-hmm.
Happy Advent Sunday Fun Day.
Nancy should probably have a.
Nancy should be on tonight too.
Yeah.
I don't see Nancy on. Oh, there's Nancy's. Nancy's on. Oh, Nancy starts at the same time.
7.
7 Central, yeah. Art with Connie. See, she doesn't have hers ready to go though. Four days ago, 1 day ago, 1 day ago. She doesn't set up her premieres though. Because I thought she had a premiere on tonight.
Mm-hmm.
She
Yeah.
said,
Oh yeah, she said before she left.
"Yep."
Yeah.
I don't know. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Mary. So let's take a sabbatical for a bit. I'll go in and grab some food. You guys can take a rest. And we'll come back and do some more crocheting tonight. All right.
All right.
Good.
Thanks for having me on.
Everyone
Thanks for being
later.
here, guys. Take care and have fun. We'll see y'all later.